Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video, and guys, today we're going to be jumping back into the burst mode stage for the very last time because I am going to be jumping into this stage with the STR full power team, a team that I've been pretty much trying to put off because I thought it was going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but it actually turned out to be a lot more easier to do. So I'm not going to really go through the whole list again. I'm hoping that you guys can just pause the video or rewind to it. There's really nothing different from the last two videos that I released. The only thing obviously you want to switch around is the STR only, and I believe the damage reduction for the STR, because you do not want to have this guy tanking all your hits. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just quickly jump into the event and going through the team that I brought in here. Of course, we are going to be rocking the full power Frieza. Frieza, he is a very tanky bastard if you get his ultimate super, and the reason why I say his ultimate, not his regular super, is because although he does get his defense boost from his regular super, you do sacrifice a percentage of health, which in this stage it's very crucial that you do not do that. So if you guys can save up his ki and try to get the ultimate super with the full power Frieza, I think that's a lot better than you just try and do the the regular 12 ki. But if you can, then if he's still gonna tank pretty well, but you are gonna be sacrificing some health. We are gonna bring the LR Broly. Again, this guy, he is super tanky after his EZA. He can get up to 3 supers, so after the 3rd super he should be tanking pretty much every normal hit. A super would still probably take a bit of damage, but other than that, I think he's definitely a very clutch unit. Android 21, I only brought Android 21 just for the healing purposes, but I found out that her super is very weak, so there's times where even when I get a super off, she would take 0 damage, which of course would not give me any health back. But if I do get a critical on him, I do get some bit of health back. So this just really falls onto you guys if you want to bring her or not. You can definitely put in somebody else that's better. And the same can be said for the Omega Shenron. Again, Shenron, I only brought him in because he does raise his defense, but with his whole gimmick is pretty much lowering the attack of the enemy. This guy is very useful in super battle roads, especially for the mono STR and any, I guess, Shadow Dragon team or any extreme team that you want to bring him in. He's definitely very usable because of the minus attack that he does to the enemy. But of course, since we are ticking off the nullifying effects, you're not going to be doing anything. So he's pretty much, again, kind of pointless to bring in, but there aren't that many choices, and I feel like he's definitely a better bet than somebody else that you might decide to bring in. Again, Bojack, he's one of those units that is very tanky when you get a super off. He, however, does not link well with any of them, so he might be not getting any supers off whatsoever. And yeah, this guy gets hit really hard. So if you guys can just protect them, and hopefully you have him rainbowed. I only have him at 55, so I could not get anything going with this guy, and I was just pretty much taking him out of rotation. And then the last person that I just brought, just I thought it was going to be interesting to bring him in, was Hearts. I do have him at 79%. I got super lucky in those collaborations summoning, so I brought him in. He definitely holds on his own because he does have guard activated for 5 turns, so that is super powerful in this stage. He does pretty well, but after his guards goes down, he does take quite a bit of damage if you do not get a super off. I would recommend transforming him at least until your guards are activated, but by that time I feel like you should either be done with the fight. Yeah, Hearts, he's definitely very usable when you first bring him in rotation, because like I mentioned, he has his guard for 5 turns and he can eat up a super for like maybe 80k about, and that's type disadvantage, by the way. So taking 80 damage or 80k damage from a super, on top of that you're buffing this Vegeta, that's super crazy. So definitely Hearts, I feel like if I can give the MVP, I guess, tag to anybody, I will probably give it to him or the full power Frieza. So that's pretty much my team that I brought in. Again, I probably wouldn't say this is the team that I will recommend, especially those who are still haven't beat this stage and got all the rewards. I would still go with the tech team that I released first, or maybe even the Fizz team, because I think the Fizz team is definitely a lot easier. But a lot of you guys found the tech team to be a lot more helpful. So I don't know, let me know. Maybe you guys don't have any of the good units for the tech team, maybe you couldn't make it work. But nonetheless, this was my attempt, and this was my team that I brought for the STR version of the full power team for the burst mode. And that's pretty much it, because that's all the categories you can pretty much bring. And yeah, I think that's pretty much describes it to the best of my ability. I will not try with the Earthlings, because I have tried to do it with them. That category just sucks balls. It's not doable with them, I feel. And if you guys got lucky and actually did it, then let me know in the comment section that I just suck at Dokkan, because I could not beat this little mode with any of the Earthlings, being tech, STR or Fizz, man. Especially the STR. The only hard hitter that I had for that was Videl, and yeah, it was super annoying. So I could not beat with Earthlings. So I would not recommend any of you to try with the Earthlings category. Full power is definitely the best way to go, and that's pretty much it, guys. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by the channel here today. Like this video if you'd like to. Helps me out tremendously with the YouTube's algorithm. And as always, I'll catch you all on the next video. All right, peace out.